had it going.
Sir, what are the different types of vaccination which the owners should get it done from the veterinary hospital so that animals will be safe? What are the different vaccinations?
You asked the right question. So these are the viral diseases which are to be prevented. So then there is no cure for them. We need to get the animals vaccinated so that they are protected from the disease.
What do you mean by vaccination? Because many people they do not know what is vaccination, why it is required. What is the difference between vaccination and another normal injections what we inject to the animals?
Okay, vaccination is before the animal is healthy and before the occurrence of the disease. You are giving a medicine or the vaccine, so that will prevent the occurrence of the disease. That is called vaccination. So in that context, animal is given vaccination before infection, so animal should be healthy. That is the thing. But other injections like antibiotics or the drug what is required for the disease is different. So it is given at the time of the disease. So the animals usually succumb to death if they get these viral diseases like canine distemper, parvoviral infections, and leptospira, hepatitis. These are all caused by viral diseases. So if the animal is affected, definitely if you take it to the hospital also, if you give injections, there is no cure. Most of the time it is 90% death will occur. It is better that the death can be prevented with prior vaccination in a proper schedule. So the diseases for a dog is the parainfluenza, parvoviral infection, canine distemper, and then leptospira. These are the 7 diseases which are there. There are 2 strains of leptospira, 2 strains of adenovirus for hepatitis. So they are combined in a single vaccine. So 7 in 1 is the vaccine what is there, 7 in 1. So that should be given to the animal in a prescribed from the date of birth itself. So they prescribe dates. So 1 month after or 6 to 8 weeks is the time period up till which it is protected by the maternal antibodies. So if the mother is given the vaccination, there are antibodies in the mother, they are circulating in their body and they are coming in the colostrum of their first milk, and if when the puppies are feeding on the colostrum, so they get that immunity for the period of 6 to 8 weeks. 8 weeks is 2 months. But we start this vaccination for the pups at 1 month itself in an endemic area where there is infection. So animal can be vaccinated at 4 months, 4 weeks itself, at so 1 month of age.
Vaccination for prevention and the other medicine what we give after the infection.
After the infection. So there is a schedule for giving this vaccination also for healthy pups.
Yes.
So healthy pups should be vaccinated at 4 weeks. 4 weeks is 1 month. So at least, or if you have missed it also, it can be started by 2 months itself. So second month after the date of birth, so they should get the first vaccine.
One is the second month.
Second
month if you miss, then the second.
Second month, you should start with the 7 in 1. First month if you are giving, parvo has to be given only. Parvo vaccine is there and distemper vaccine. So that has to be given in the first month of it.
So first month 7 in 1 and along with it parvo and distemper.
No, first month you have to give parvovirus infection.
Okay.
Next is the that is puppy DP it is.
Okay.
Parvo and distemper, these are the 2 deadly diseases affecting these pups. So the moment you give injection, they are not protected. It takes 14 days time.
Okay.
So it is better that you give injection so that they are protected before they are coming out of their area. That is 2 months of age. So they are giving at 1 month itself.
Okay.
So there is puppy DP.
Puppy DP should be
DP
given
given first month.
Okay.
So 7 in 1 should be given in second month.
7 in 1 second month.
Second month. And again third month you repeat the dose.
7 in 1 means for this is vaccination for 7
diseases.
types of diseases.
Oh, viral. There are 5 viral diseases, 2 bacterial diseases. That is leptospira.
Okay.
2 strains of leptospira is covered with this.
What are these 7 diseases?
The 7 strains of the virus, 5 strains of the virus and 2 strains of the leptospira, that is bacteria.
Okay.
They are present within this. They are making it as one is the parvoviral infection, canine distemper, parainfluenza, hepatitis. Hepatitis is having two strains. The adenovirus is two test strains, so they make up 5.
Okay.
Leptospira is 2. That is bacterial infection. Those make up 7. So they usually call it a 7 in 1 or DHPPI lepto.
So if you give this second month injection 7 in 1, so the animal is protected from all these 7 diseases.
7 diseases after 14 days of injection.
Okay.
So if you are giving a second month, so it will be protected after 14 days. So that will have a low level of antibodies. So you have to increase that level of antibodies by booster dose. So that booster dose has to be given again after period of 14 days or 1 month.
So
14 to 20 days.
60th day we will give 7 in 1. After 7 in 1, and another 14 days. After that we are going to give the booster
dose
so
for
the
7 in 1.
antibodies will become stronger.
Stronger.
Yes, sir.
So along with that, again one more vaccine is added, that is rabies vaccine.
Okay. When to give the rabies vaccine?
Rabies vaccine has to be given with at the 3rd month of age.
3rd month.
3rd month.
In
And
90 days.
90 days. Again, repetition has to be done after 14 days. And again, one more dose has after
3rd
6
month
months.
rabies and after that again booster or the rabies will be repeated.
Rabies, along with the rabies, 3rd month can be had, you can have 7 plus rabies.
7 in 1 plus rabies.
Rabies.
Okay.
And again, for rabies, you have to repeat one more booster dose after 14 days.
That is 90 plus 14, that is
Oh.
104.
Yeah,
104th day you have to repeat the
booster dose
Booster.
of rabies.
booster of rabies.
Rabies. For rabies, again, you have to give one more booster after 6 months for rabies.
Another 6 months, one more booster.
Booster for 6 months. So later on, after a period of 1 year of age from the 3rd vaccine, so you can repeat every year. So on 3rd month of age, you are given booster, rabies, everything. Next 1 year after that, exactly 1 year after that, you can start with the whole 7 in 1 plus rabies. Come continuously till the animal lives. Actually, they say it is for 5 to 6 years. When the animal is dying, it will affect them. But we have seen the infection in the aged also, but they will not die at that point when they are aged. But it is better to protect them regularly with rabies every year.
Okay. So, first 128 days are the crucial days, and you have to keep the vaccination in time. And once 128 days, all the vaccination, as you told, 7 in 1, then one more para-influenza, then booster for that, and 14th day another booster, then 3 months, once again the 7 plus 1
Yeah.
repetition,
Yeah.
plus rabies,
Right.
and 104th day, the booster of rabies.
Rabies.
Then another 14 days, another booster we have to give for the first rabies, what we are
Right.
given. So 128 days over now. So after this, yearly once repetition of the
Right.
all these things or only the rabies.
No, 7 in 1 plus rabies has to be
So
combined
every year 7 in 1 plus rabies. We have to
Rabies has to
repeat
be-
for every year.
every year.
So first 128 days will be the more vaccination will be given. After that only
Once in a year you have to
7 in 1 plus rabies, only 2 injection every year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the animal is safe for a period of 1 year.
Okay.
So if it is having an interaction with other animals which are not vaccinated also, it's not a problem. So if it is going in an endemic area of canine distemper, it is not a problem. So if they get the infection also, it is protected. It will recover. There is no mortality if it is vaccinated.
Okay. According to me, doctor, I read somewhere, vaccination is nothing but the virus what is present. The same virus they weaken it. The weakened form of the virus is called as vaccination, and once we inject it to the animal, it will start fighting it, and it will be having that fighting capacity. Once that fighting capacity, the fighting capacity is increased, and then when the real virus will come, it will fight against it.
Yeah.
Please clarify.
See, virus or the bacteria, they have got one identity. So that identity is one part, and the infective part is another part. There are two parts of it.
Yeah.
So always when the virus enters the body, it is identified. This is the kind of virus. So body recognizes it. But there is an infective part of that virus also, which causes the infection for the host. In the vaccine, what they do, they remove this infective part only.
Okay.
So there is an identity part which is that virus. So if it is that virus is entering there, so the antibodies are already going to be recognized and already ready there. So the vaccine, when it is given, the animal is prepared for the prepared with the antibodies. So if the same identity comes inside the body with the infective also, it is being quarantined.
No.
That is when it is going to be eliminated from the body.
So vaccination is nothing but the introducing something new substance to the body so that it will be ready to fight against it.
Yes, the body will, anything which gets into the body, there are protein molecules. Virus is a protein molecule, and even the bacteria are having proteins inside the body. Anything protein gets inside our human body, that produces reactions. So it produces immunity. It recognizes that as a foreign. So it has got body immunity reactions are there. Like that, it is for the dogs also. And the dogs also, they recognize this virus and they produce antibodies, and that antibodies will be used against the infective ones which are in the street.
Okay. And in case, my question is, in case if any severe injury is there right now, some like fracture or any other things will happen. Now in this pandemic time, the corona infection what is spreading during the lockdown period, what owners should do because the hospital also it is not working, functioning fully.
Yeah.
So what is the suggestion for the owners of the pet animals?
See, as per you, the wounds can occur for any animals in the house also, but it is that the owner responsibility